Oh, I'm on the wrong character. Whoops. Whoopsie. Hey, Xavier. How you doing? Hey, OD. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is what I get for just mindlessly hitting continue. Wait. Are you guys hearing the game? I'm not. Oh, that's why. There we go. Right? Yeah, there we go. Look curious. Whew. I made some crazy progress yesterday with Tomorrow. I'm actually really impressed with myself. I might actually be able to get it done by the end of the month now. Maybe beginning early the next one. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's right, because I was saying about... Yeah, I remember now. This was the plan for the original BB stream a while back, before I ran out of time. Alright, well, let's get out of this one. Oh, yeah, there they are. Those goddamn dogs. Oh, my God. I'm always lost. It's somewhere over here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Man. Phew. I made some pasta sauce and I am absolutely full. Just so good. Haven't had some penne in a while. Alright, let's do this. Perfect. Alright, so one more ill dungeon. I'm hoping this will be done. Yeah, we want to do the route, right? So there we go. All right, please don't be a dungeon we've already done, and ideally don't be poison. Hey, I am. It's been hell trying to catch a stream. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'll admit I have not. I've been skipping a few days lately, so I've not made it easy for y'all. I promise, though, yesterday was purely because I was just so much in the zone. I was like, no, I can't. I just can't, you know? I couldn't, like, pull myself away. And I ended up accelerating my work just so far. Oh, that's funny. They have the body stuck through here for this thing. Ideally, I'd like us to not have that. Hope you're doing good lately. Yeah, as good as I can be, I would say. A little tired, I suppose. Some shining coins. Hey, buddy. Woo. Oh, we should probably do this. What percentage of Bloodborne total do you have done? I actually thought about that earlier. I was like, okay, is there anything else, like small stuff or whatever in Bloodborne that I could possibly be forgetting? And I realized I completely forgot about the League. I was like, oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about that entire covenant. So that I haven't covered. There was one other thing too. It was the League, Blood Saints, obviously that'll be next after Tumaru. Loran, of course, that was another major one. Oh, there we go. It'll come back to me eventually. I should have known. You're all awful. Who? Yeah. Yeah, so you had the League. I was like, oh, right. I have them to cover. Oh, and the Messengers. I would want also, that was the other one. I was like, oh, I haven't done a thing on Messengers. So I think they're so ancillary, honestly, that I can just like kind of cut out any like mention of them, or just like keep them down to the briefest mention in all these articles and just like cover them at the end. Like, I don't think they're essential to understanding anything, if you catch my drift. Average chalice run be like. It do be like that sometimes. I mean, wait. Oh no, I do have a gun. I just didn't shoot it. Okay. There we go. I shot it this time. I'm very disappointed the blade did not kill that guy last time. Oh, damn. Ah, damn. Oh. There we go. There's the other one. Yeah, I would like to get more shots of this thing in particular, but I've now realized that there aren't just a lot of good angles on it. I think a lot of people would be interested in them, though. Probably not, but again, I need to cover them for the sake of completeness. I cover them a little bit in Forbidden Woods, but I should just cover, like, the whole thing with the League in its totality. All right, get over here. I see you, fucker. Ah. There we go. Almost one-shot him. The arcane wisdom is truly a mysterious thing. Let's see. I meant do. Oh, so you're thinking that they would be. Maybe Messengers. Oh no, there's another one I forgot too. Gascoigne. Gascoigne's the one everyone's gonna want me to cover. Like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna probably do another poll. And it's gonna be Loran, Gascoigne, Messengers, and oh god, what was the other one I mentioned? The League. I already forgot. Lol. So I'm gonna cover them, and I'm telling you, League is gonna clean sweep. I mean, sorry, not League. Frickin' Gascoigne is gonna clean sweep. He is so, from what I can tell, he's so goddamn popular despite being such a minor character. Like, honestly, it truly is the characterization. Absolutely nothing to do with, like, any major story achievements or anything like that, right? Like, Gascoigne's one of those characters that it feels like almost he belongs in DS2 because he's, like, one of those characters that exists more so for flavoring than anything of substance to the narrative. Like, just a surprisingly... Oh, I just pressed the screenshot button on my piece. I'm such a... Oh, what is wrong with me today? I really am tired. I'll be there voting no matter what. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure Gascoigne is gonna win if I do that, but it's fine. I'll cover Blood Saints. I'm willing to wait on Loran, too. Nothing else I can do there. All right, let's get out of this weird ass zone. Everyone's favorite, yeah. Yeah, messengers I can see potentially getting some tailwind because, you know, they're just the little guys. And so people might just have like a morbid curiosity about what could possibly be worth talking about with them. More sewer sections, huh? I mean, so far it looks like we're not getting poison again, which I am very happy for because I'm so tired. I'm so tired of all the poison that we were getting in our first 2 runs. Ah. All right, listen, asshole. Oh my god. Thank you. He's a straightforward sad story, but yeah, exactly. That really is it, right? Like they do enough. I think I have enough I can add because I think there's some nuances to Gascoigne's, I guess, tragedy, you can say, almost, that I don't think get highlighted enough. I don't know. I can't claim to have like watched every lore video on Gascoigne, but oh, I think it would be worth covering. Hey, buddy. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about some stuff in Tumaru, how I want to handle some of it. Yeah, we'll come back for you later, I guess. More shining coin. I don't remember getting shining coins that much in past dungeons. Ah! All right, that was my bad. My B. Poisonous swamp shall haunt you forever. Not in this dungeon, at least. It doesn't look like. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why would you put 2 of these assholes up here? Oh, right. There we go. Oh, I hate stairs. Stairs cocked me. Okay. Oh, damn, I was hoping for some vials. Yay! Madam? Probably funny how they had candles here, but they're not lit. Just to confirm, yeah, brightness is fine. I want to make sure it wasn't too overexposed. Poisonous swamp shall haunt you forever. I hope not. No! Wait, it did take the shot? I guess I must have pressed it. Oh, it took a video for some God knows what reason. All right, no, there we go. Back. There we are. There we go. There we go. Everything's back as how it should be. I mean, it's so rare for us to get like an area like this type of area so bright. So I'm going to take full advantage of it. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, you broke it. Oh, we never went down this way, did we? Oh. Well, that explains why. All right. It's fine. All right, here we go. Oh, just straight up rat. As soon as I go behind door number 1. I guess technically door number 2 if you really think about it. Oh my, what is over here? Oh. Oh. Stop circling me, you asshole! So you don't want to do a whole article on bears? I should do a video on them when you get around to it. Yeah, the problem is that I probably want to structure my video similar to my article. Oh, right, you. Oh God. Oh. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Well, that guy's not surviving. It's popular in Yarnum. It's like England for real. I will say though, I was looking over like different ER topics, and I actually also made some good progress on fire monks and stuff like that, because it was like, granted, that's not really say. Oh my God, they have a summoner around here. All right, listen, fire. Also, how did the shield smash burn me? Hello? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh my God. Oh God, this entire section is awful. Don't hide in the beast boarding incense. I heard the bell ring here. I hope she's not on the floor below, because that's gonna be a little obnoxious to go back to, but whatever. As long as we can get the drop on her, it'll be fine. Also, holy hell, this entire area is a lot more complex. Oh, what the frick? Guess he must have been in the on the ceiling or something. Oh, blood vials, blood vials, blood vials. How I love you. I don't know why this is suspicious to me. Like, am I not the only one that finds that completely sus? Like, I'm almost expecting a mimic. Oh my God. Yeah, it's down below, isn't it? Oh my. Almost died. Almost died of falling. How embarrassing. right. Yeah, Fire Monks is looking good. Yeah, I'm very happy with that first draft. Like, it was basically halfway done, so I was like, oh, I could just do this, and like, yeah. Again, it's the nice thing about really short topics. There's so much less complex. There's so many less, like, moving parts. So it's really easy for me to just be like, oh yeah, I could get this done in like half an hour. And I think it's a good segue after Age of Plenty into Glowmite Queen, which is, again, the main purpose I would need to situate it in. You know. I was impressed when looking, doing the quick data collection on names and stuff, because it's like, oh, you know, I've never actually looked at these names. Let me add that to the data list. I'd actually be like, oh, a lot of subtle Buddhist, especially Indian, connections being made here, even with stuff like that. I was like, oh, nice. Gonna have to repair it, unfortunately. What do you got for me, babe? Yeah, hit me with that good stuff. It's always weird when you're in one of these rooms and there's not a lift here. All right. What's in here? More ritual blood. Okay. One in there, one in there. Oh, it's somewhere down there. Where is it? Is she like somewhere but right below? Yeah, she has to be like right there. Woo. No, where the hell is she? Wait, did it just... Those things do poison? Wait, no, I need to see this again. Oh, that guy had a similar weapon to what you were interested in, the old Tumerian fire weapon? Really? Yeah, I don't know where the hell this this bell ringer is. She should be in there, but she's not. I'm very confuzzled. That's what I get for not looking. No, yeah, because I was looking at the Tumerian Elder, you know, gallery that Meth's wiki has, and the problem I was having was that I could not, for the life of me, identify what that weapon was. But after watching like a video on the boss, I was like, oh, okay, that looks like it's just a scythe, and just the angle is weird, so it makes it look like it's some weird alien weapon that has like antenna blades that like curve outward from each other. Oh god, there's another one of you. Oh my god, really? Oh, that worked. The most shocking thing when things work. There we go. I saw that fire just magically appear. No, they come from above. I'm missing it somewhere. I'm missing something. it's somewhere up here somehow. Ow! There you are. Oh. Don't tell me she, like, was circling around here and I somehow just missed her. Just look for a small guy with a pole arm. I'll have to keep that in mind. There you are. You were. I'll be honest, I really like this look for you. No, no, no. Oh. Ma'am? I hear something. I hope it's not coming from me. Uh-huh. All right. A little bit of blood splatter, but it's fine. Yeah, don't spy me. Just don't spot me. Here we see a mad Tumerian in her natural habitat. Lol. That door's not supposed to look like that. We're not supposed to see that. The summoner will not know its own location. Well, the problem is that, like, I don't know how I missed it because I circled around there, but I guess she must have just passed by whenever I was going in and out of that room over there with all the watchers. Yeah, I want a shot, like, a little bit past that chest of her, like, walking down with all these things here. You know? Something neat like that. I mean, that's I like that shot. Just there's something I feel kind of really captures something there. There you go. Yeah, you can tell which doors were designed for which direction you would be approaching them from. Uh-huh. All right, I think we got a good enough look. There we go. All right. Oh, why? Why? The man wonders. I can see the vision, yeah. Again, I just want to give some nice, you know, appealing visuals, especially for people who we gotta remember, Bloodborne especially, it's one of those games that a lot of people, they may be interested in, but they probably haven't played because they don't own, like, any Sony console. Oh, okay, sure. Man, you do damage. Holy crap! You just undid all my healing. Sure. Sir, it's the 19th century. We have guns now. We haven't even fought the first boss yet, by the way. Why am I a corpse? The corpse wonders. Because you were killed. Says the corpse taker. Oh. Corpse looter would probably be more poetic. Oh. Okay, sure. Oh. God! That's a... Not that forgiving, are you? Oh. Okay. God, okay, is there any point in the animation where I can parry? There we go. Hello, Blood Vial. Hello, very obvious seam. I've never noticed this before. Like, is it as obvious for the others? Because holy hell. You can just see the dividing line right there. Granted, it's a lot harder to notice from this angle. Oh yeah, like every time you go to one of these junctures. Oh boy. Wait. Yeah, I got what I wanted from up there, right? So trying to remember when I died. All right. Let's get a shot like this. All right. Beast possessed soul. Oh, the Watcher crew. They just showing up out of the hood. Oh, that was... There we go. All right, Captain. Jim. Ah. Nope. Woo. Woo. Damn. Could not get the second shot in fast enough. Oh, come on! I was cheated by the stupid candelabra chandelier thing. Oh my god. I cannot parry worth of shit today. There we go. And I got cucked by the glitch! I love it when enemies just get phased through. I don't know, Bloodborne can be so glitchy with its parry system. Oh. Oh, that was too early. Way too early. There we go. There we go. All right. Fuck. Woo. Oh, really? That was too early? Okay. Well, I'm out of healing, so, I can't believe I might be the first person to die to this boss. Yeah, I cannot afford too many of those. Not too early. Woo. Woo. Oh, come on, the bullet missed. Oh! Oh, that bullet didn't miss. Yeah, watchers are not that bad, but man, was I sucky with my pairing today. Holy hell, that was awful. Yeah, the chandelier didn't help either, that one thing. It was like, hello? What am I looking at? All right, so now that we've wasted a whole bunch of materials, I think we'll do it this time. There we go. See, that's how this is supposed to go. Had to. Now I'm screwing it up again. Oh my god, I can't do it. You just had it, Loki. Why are you retarded? There we go. Yeah, I can't imagine losing to these guys either yet. I somehow managed to do it. This is what you guys come here for, chat. To see things you never thought possible. All right, there we go. There we are. Oh, really? That the little delay there. Okay. Oh, really? Whatever. Damn. I was wondering if you could parry the lantern. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, no, you can. You can, in fact, parry the lantern. Cool. I'll keep that in mind for the future. All right. We've got $1 million here. Let's spend it. Oh, yeah. I am making a mockery of the good hunter name. Is anything,
Welcome.
Oh.
Very well.
Anything you got for me, girly? There we go. Unfortunately, can't get the second one in just yet. Unless... Is that enough?
Welcome. What? Very well.
Yeah, just a little bit over, but How? I mean, I guess I could go up to level 99. I don't know how effective that will be. Strength is not doing that much on my build right now. I guess Vitality. At some point, I should probably just be investing in Vitality because, like, the dungeons do so much damage that even if it's, like, super mitigated amount, at least it's something, right? All right, that was one layer, chat. Just one layer. I'm sure they won't make us waste our time forever in the other one. I'll say, though, I am glad we got that shot with the Mad Woman. Surprised to see that Elden Ring book announcement from Vati. Yeah, I'm very happy with Vati. You know, him and Smowtown, I'm glad both of them have put their stuff on the market in that way. I very much approve. I actually do want a shot of this. Kind of just highlight the frequency of the rune. I should also be looking out for graves and stuff that have it. Pretty sure we already have something like that. Anyway, I'm very it sounds like Smowtowns, it's gonna be a conversion of just Vati's videos and things like that, right? At least from what I understand so far. I don't know if he added any extra spicy stuff there or made any you know, major addendums or something. But I will say that I'm very happy, you know, that just like, you know, we're trying to expand that space. Again, I would love more research in this regard and for fans to kind of really judge. Ah, boy, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I was hoping we wouldn't have to deal with you. Get out of here. Ah, damn. I was hoping that was the backside. Oh, you're up there again? This one's gonna be a bit rough, chat. I'm sorry to say. Hey, don't worry. It'll be fine. Don't worry. We're protected. Oh, never mind. We're not protected. We're not protected. They just come up the stairs. They know how to use stairs. There we go. Now the shortcut's unlocked. Oh. I'm so lost. How do I get to the stupid lady? Oh, we'll come back here now. Damn. 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 I suck at lore, but I always wanted to write a book for DS1, LOL. Really, I am. A lore book, you mean? Or just like a book in general? Again, I'm so sad that there's like so much fiction stuff that they put out from Software's stuff. And it's always so... Again, I shouldn't be shocked that they're not having like Miyazaki or ever work with them to get like a lore accurate stories or something like that. But I'm kind of disappointed. You know? Again, I get it. I really do. Huh? Where the hell is my... Is it up here? Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know why you have it. Oh. Oh, sure. Whatever. God, this is so dumb. Lame! Ah, whatever. It's only 60-something thousand. It's a very painful read in the comics. I'll be honest, I found the Age of Fire ones or whatever they were called hilarious. Like just how ridiculous they could be. The art was already like an interesting choice on what direction they went, right? Considering like you literally have like Gwen T-posing in the first scene. But like overall, okay, fine. You know, you wanna showcase. You want to kind of showcase the time before everything fell apart or whatever. That's great. But then like, why'd you have to like bring Demon Souls lore into it? And so like, it was one of those things where I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like, this is just the definition of silly. There we go. I don't recall seeing I don't know, something about the lighting makes this look a bit weird to me. Oh, actually that's a good thing I can highlight. They have a random Black Knight of backstory, so they try. I get the problem is like it's so silly. Like that was one of my favorite parts. Was like literally the guy get like I forgot what he was. I think he got knocked out or something, and then like he wakes up and he's a Black Knight suddenly, like with complete like it's funny to me because like the artist had to understand. Because the artist made sure to get the armor right, which means they understood that what they were drawing was essentially a guy in a completely different suit of armor. While the story's trying to insist like no, like. He just got burned, and suddenly the angel armor became demon armor. You know, that's just how that works. It was just so patently ridiculous. And again, I don't blame the artists or the writers even. Like, I get it. They don't know the lore or whatever, right? They probably, what they know is what they played and probably what they've seen from like, you know, like a bunch of Vati videos from like, I don't know, what was it, like 2010, maybe, whatever, whenever he was first doing content, right? Like, I'm not expecting it to be the most accurate thing in the world here. It's like, why are we gonna do it though then? Right? Like, why is Namco Bandai doing this? And the answer is, of course, they want to try to cash in and make some money. Oh, those things were stuck in the wall there. Oh. Oh, we have an evil spirit here. Not every day we get one of these. God, this place has so many doors and twists and turns. I have no idea what the map for this place even is anymore. Oh! Oh, they use teeth for the maze, giving me the idea like, you know, they're using beasts and crap. There's nothing sharper than a beast's teeth. Ah! Jump scare! Whatever will I do? Ages here, we haven't picked up one of those in a while. I still don't know what the BB comics are about. I'll be honest, from what I've seen, they look like they're just about like hunters walking around Yarnum and everything being shit. Which, you know, fair enough. My problem with doing, again, the comics though for all these things is like, yeah. I prefer if we got something that was a bit more tied to the source. Like, it's just so funny to me, for example, that the most faithful, best written, most lore accurate adaptation I have ever seen of one of From Software's games is the Elden Ring gag comic. Like, that's one where I'm like, oh, I can see the effort that went in to making sure this was accurate. Fire paper. All right, here we go. Oh. Oh, I know who that is. Where is this woman? Somehow I hear her everywhere except where she's actually at. She just be like somewhere over there or something. Okay. There we go. What is it with me and finding women? I just can't find these ladies anymore. I just got no maidens, chat. I'm totally maidenless. Oh. I'm so lost in this dungeon, by the way. Like, this has to be the most labyrinthian dungeon I've been in so far. It's funny to me how this is like the only Tumerian that has like black hair. Like, I can't be the only one that finds that ironic, right? Oh, you have to be around here, lady. Where are you? Yeah, we killed the... Where is she? Oh! There we go! Huh? Schizophrenic woman. I don't know what's going on with her, but like, Lord have mercy. Yeah, she just disappeared off the face of the earth. Whatever. Listen, I tried to figure out what's going on here. I guess that's her dying. I guess she must have like glitched out of the arena and died. All right. Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. No, wait, this is the... Hey, so yeah, I'm happy for Vati. On my front, I'm like, goddamn, I don't feel like I'm anywhere close to being ready to say, hey, here are my thoughts on Elden Ring. I feel like I still have so much more. I got so much more that I need to have cooking in the oven before I do something like that. Ah, there's the pole arm thing you were talking about, right, Xavier? Yeah, I see. It is similar, isn't it? So it's like a pole arm scythe with a little blade at the tip. And this is exactly what the noble was using, something like this. Oh. I always hate that I can't get that second hit in. All right. Let's see what's down here first. Our favorite guy's just going mad. Reaching for the stars. Or be becoming something like Parl versus One Reborn or something. Yeah, that'd be crazy. No, but like when it comes going back to like, you know, Elden Ring and the stuff I'm coming out with, I'm very happy with Fire Monks. I also think Omen Curse is another one I can pump out real quickly. I can't go into deep specifics about the nature of curse itself without understanding curses, but I think it's fair if I can just kind of be like, oh yeah, you know, see the horn scent curse, and then like, you know, they got cursed, and you know, I have a good enough idea I think of like the general concept and stuff, and I can always flesh it out later once I do know, you know, once I get to cosmology, right? Which is something I could say for everything I've covered anyway so far, so I think it should be fine. And I was wondering if Glowmite Queen or something would be too complicated for me. Woo. To do quickly. Because one of those things where it's like, I don't think there's too much that needs to be said, but there might be a lot that needs to be explained. Like, I can see the Mesmer, Melina, Glowmite Queen stuff requiring like 2 pages to break down and go over. You have to establish a little bit about Mesmer. You have to also cover Melina and stuff, and then you have to kind of cover the combination between them, and you know, it's just it's all sorts of. God, this is so annoying. All right, for the time being. Yeah, I think it's the best we're gonna get, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the best we're gonna get. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, stuff getting in the way here. Yeah, it really is. It's really a terrible thing to ask for a clear shot, huh? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so Omen Curse is like, could be require a lot of work to make it work. If I end up going any deeper on like the curse side and everything, right? Because I just don't think I have the sufficient knowledge to make any good. Oh, I still have to. God, I've not even begun. I've not even begun to properly explore this place. This is so sad. Okay, where have I not been yet? Have I not been down here yet? And so far when it comes to, yeah, I have been down here and there's nothing here. Okay, so as far as like fire monks and something's concerned, right? Like again, already basically done, pretty easy. Omen, I think it'll be easy if I just stay out of the curse stuff or whatever, focus on what I can. Might take a little longer though, because I might go up more into like Moog and Morgott. Well, my queen stuff, I have no idea. I also have to establish like the Rykard before Rykard. Like, who I assume was going to be Glowmite Queen's Elden Lord. Like, that's going to be a fun little piece of analysis to go through. So is it somewhere over here that I just missed? Yeah, there's nothing else here except for this doorway here. That took us all the way over here. But didn't we look here? We found nothing? I hear the lantern too, which is even crazier because that tells me like we're going way back. Oh my, oh God. I don't know how what the spawn rate is, but it feels like it's guaranteed to spawn if I come back to an area. At least if there's space for it. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I don't know why this dungeon has got me so kerfuzzled. Whatever. Elden Ring's Mountain of Lore. Yeah, that's the problem, is that Elden Ring just is so much, right? And to properly dissect it, give proper coverage to it, make sure that... Yeah, there we go. Make sure that everyone is given their due. It just takes so long to cover it. Ah, damn. Woo. There we go. There we go. Does a blood liquor come if you happen to visceral attack a blood liquor? No, it's not down here. There was a doorway upstairs I missed, didn't I? God, I'm so stupid. How have I not noticed where it is? Oh, is it back here? No, I've been here. Oh my God, there's another one of you! What did I just say? Yeah, I've been through here. There's not any lever here. I should have two-handed first. Like, there is nothing. Yeah, I don't see how I can continue. It's not a side chamber here. Nope. As we said, we've done the full circle, and the only other route is back through here. Again, let me double check. Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm so thrown off here. I've never been so lost in a chalice dungeon before. This is for the bottom section we were at. Yeah, we're good. I forgot. Almost made the same mistake again. This isn't okay. I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something that's still alive. What the hell am I missing? Well, there you are. Pretty sure illusory walls don't work here. It's supposed to just work for bricks. This is a dead end, right? Then yeah, I don't know. Huh? Is there anyone else I should know about? Oh my god, I am so boosted. Hey Nick, good to see you in the chat. I am so incredibly boosted. All right. It has to be somewhere down here. No, there's not a doorway here. This is just where that corpse I looted is. Oh, over here. That's right. Now I remember. There was this room. We completely forgot about it because I was so focused on this stupid mad woman. This has to be where the lever is, right? Wish I could live in a chalice. I don't know if I want to live in a chalice, but... I would say I wish I could have some arcane wisdom so I would stop forgetting every little thing. I'm like, what am I doing? What did I miss? It's like right here, duh. The thing you wanted to go to originally. You just had to have the stupid spider web here, didn't you? Oh, God. Oh, of course. All that blood splatter for you to be useless. There we go. There we go. Currently playing Death's Gambit, having a great time with it. You ever try that one? Nope, never heard of it. Never heard of it. There we go. Mm-hmm. Whoops. Whoops. Hey, this is all the same one. All right, that covers what I want, though. I see those supposed to be body bags, but they look a little misshapen, if you know what I mean. Oh, that's cool. They have a little, like, texture floor thing. It's always hard to find good shots of the armor, you know? All right, there we go. All right, enough hysterics. Let's just kill the stupid boss and get out of here. It was so close all this time. I should have known when it gave you a shortcut option here. It was like, oh, it has to be. Wow, you just let me go straight to the boss. That's crazy. All right, I was... Nope. There we go. Gonna be here a while. Oh. Yeah. Woo! Get yourself a taste. Yeah, it's not working. That was... That was expecting. Okay. Only one? Okay. There we go. Oh, right. I forgot that works at any point. I thought I mistimed it. Same with that one. I'm pretty sure I could use that at any point. Yeah, I don't want to risk it though. I have so few bullets. There we go. All right. Ah, damn, too early. And you're dead. Whew. Would recommend Coolio. Alright. Alright, before we head down and possibly get a shortcut on the level 3. Yay!
Very well.
Doll, it was awful. I lost like 67k, and then I came back and you're still talking. Truly. My life couldn't be worse. Uh-huh. Yeah. We don't want to get any shots from there, so let's just go straight back. One of the things though on the Elden Ring topic stuff is that a lot of my stuff is like filling out the Godfrey era things, and technically I guess I've covered the Radigan era, save like the Night of the Black Knives. Though honestly, I feel like I want to cover Night of the Black Knives at this point. Because I do feel like I want to make my case on why I don't think Marika is responsible for orchestrating the assassination that drove her crazy. No, I don't think there's some grander weird like 7D chess thing that Ronnie's playing. I really don't. I have too much respect for the characters to think they're doing something so silly. This being just open, like, freaks me out. Like, I am not used to this just being, like, out there in the open. Hmm. Ah, you've got frick. That hit missed. That sucks. At least we're like right there. Ugh. Dogs! Honestly, it was really the Gravekeeper. The dogs were not really the problem there. Well, for me again, I've always taken the problem is that I think people read too much into talking about the close ties, right? Granted, again, I think you can still get to the right conclusion with the localization's choice there, but I will say, I don't know, I would just kept it simple and kept it as Newman close to America, right? Because it's not trying to talk about the idea like, oh yeah, you know, she's got like some Newman assassins in her back pocket that she's like in contact with, you know, or something like that. It's just like, yeah, you know, she's a Newman, they're Newman. What a shocker. There's like some affinity there. It's like, geez. You're telling me that the Nox, which are a Newman tribe that live underground, are similar to Marika, who's a part of a Newman tribe that lived above ground? Jeez. I can't believe it. My entire worldview has been shattered, right? Like, it's not that crazy, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine. Likewise, I think it's silly to think that we're like going like deep into the lore to say that like, oh no, you see, Marika actually, she orchestrated the assassination that for one reason or another went so horribly wrong that she ended up going crazy. Versus the alternative, which is the game presents you. Oh yeah, Ronnie's the ringleader. She orchestrated the whole thing. Yeah, it's kind of just, you know, her and You know, she was getting the weapons, she was doing all this stuff. Like, again, there's all these points where it's like, how is it that any of this, when everyone would agree that Ronnie is quite clearly trying to undermine America, is being done while working with America? Why would any of this, like, there's just so many questions about motivations and everything. Why would America trust Ronnie? Are we saying she didn't know that Ronnie was involved at all? Like, Ronnie's doing that. Again, what were the plans with the weapon? Why were we... Again, why do we have to steal it from Malekith versus America just saying, hey, Malekith, I need you to give a piece of that over to these guys. Don't ask me why. Like, yeah, she ordered him to steal it and to be her, essentially to use it on her behalf. Why the hell do we need to go to all this trouble? If the question is, oh no, there was not even trying to use Destined Death, then what the hell? Why the hell could this not be handled internally? Like, why are we going out of the way to get these random Newman assassins? You're telling me that all those officials and stuff who handle all these covert and dirty works for America, as is, wouldn't have sufficed? We need to get a bunch of assassins that then have to figure out a way how they're gonna infiltrate into the capital that America herself could control the security for, and somehow has to make it where they're gonna do it, I guess, while out her lowering security. Again, like, just everything about it is just like, none of this makes sense. It just gets more and more ridiculous the deeper you look at it. Just doing a little trolling. Yeah, Ronnie was just doing a little trolling. Again, irrespective of whether you think America had plans or not, because I'm definitely receptive to that idea. I just think it's like you're giving her too much credit. Like, this girl is definitely playing checkers. I'm sorry to say. All right. Looking at all this, I think we're good. So it's just... yeah, nothing here either. Mm-hmm. Well, that's true for anything, Night Scout. It's a Night Scout, sorry. Sorry, Nick. But that's true for anything, but my thing is just like... I always say you have to run the scenario. It's very obvious that a lot of people just don't. They just don't think about it. They just, again, you take this, like you were saying, like the surface level, okay, well, it's this, and then they try to work everything around that without actually thinking, okay, well, how would this actually work based on what we're telling it? Like, does this actually make sense? I can't believe I got it, and then it cheated me. We heard the sound, we all did. Numbing mist, numbing mist. This poor statue. These poor defaced statues. The hand's also missing, that's funny. It's the right hand too. Of course it is. It's probably coincidence, but again, it's just so funny. Oh. This is different. Huh. This is cool and different, wouldn't you say? I think I've seen a treasure room look quite like this. Sometimes I'm relieved I don't theorize about ER at all. Again, again for people who are like really into it like me, like again, I do enjoy the mental exercise, as it were. But yeah, for a lot of people, I'm like, yeah, you're better off. You're better off just like playing the video game and enjoying it and stuff like that, right? Like I was like that for the longest time, right? I was like, yeah, I enjoy it. I got that mod to do whatever, right? Like I don't need to go that deep into it, you know? And I realized apparently I do. Apparently I do. And I find this all just very funny how this is all. I've never seen a treasure room quite like this. I actually really like it. Wish we saw this this being used more. Yeah, in general, I wish there was less copy pasting in the dungeons. I get it, you have to have it like for hallways and crap like that, but like we couldn't have come up with ways to make all of this a little more, you know, satisfying. Yeah, so Night of the Black Knights I don't think would be that complicated beyond explaining that, so that would be a relatively quick one we could also probably cover. That's a lot of ritual blood. That's a lot of ritual blood. Oh my god. And there's nothing else in here. That's the crazy part. Like, there were no enemies in this one. Like, yeah, this is just a really chill area they gave us. I heard you. Oh god. Why? Why? What sick bastard thought to put one of you right there at the top? At least you're not Silent Hill, Lauren. I wouldn't bother with Silent Hill. Again, the problem I have a lot with the problem I have with a lot of, like, you know, lore channels which seem to have sprung up. Again, I could be wrong, but they feel like they sprung up in the wake of like Vati and Soul stuff. Is like the series just aren't expansive enough to be like worth theorizing. Like, it's one of those things where like I could see like a generalist doing like an essay on this game or that game or whatever, right, and talk about like maybe core themes or something, but I just don't feel like a lot of series are like large enough to do like dedicated stuff like that. Are you? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I get why, because I have to do this. That's why. Let's ignore that. We don't care about. I was worried if there was like something in the other one. I'm like, oh my god, why do we? Oh. Yeah, get the hell away from me, you. Yeah, you can't come in. And Silent Hill feels like one of those. It feels like Silent Hill, you get one good, like, hour, maybe 2 hour essay about all the cool stuff that Silent Hill does and the things and the way it tells its story and all the little details and all that. And that's it. You move on with life. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, we've already been through here. All right, let's out. Oh, thank God you moved. I screwed up. Yeah, just keep on sending your doggos after me. Oh! Narrowly avoided that one. Interesting. Interesting setup they got there. Yeah, again, I get you. Yeah, ER is one of those games where they feed you answers a lot more than any of the past games or whatever, right? So like, it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, well, I'll try to indulge this, and I always come back wanting. I'm like, I think what it says is just what it says, you know? I think that's him. It's hard to tell. Oh. Well, I tried. Woo. There we go. All right. Man, it would be great to have a zoom in feature on this. AR is a lot easier to parse for me than DS and BB. It's one of the reasons I got so attached to it. Again, I consider it in some respects the downside, because I think Miyazaki is inching way too close, but you know, like, it's still got, you know, a lot of the charm for Elden Ring, right? You know, so it's not like really the biggest gripe for me. God damn, I can't just get around that. Let's try this then. I'm trying to avoid. Damn, yeah. I tried. Damn. It's fine. We already have plenty of shots of this guy. I don't need to get a shot like that. There we go. More faithful look as I say hand in that, I assume. It does play a role. It's nice to have items. Again, whenever I talk to my translation contemporaries, we're always so impressed how many times where we look at you know, someone's like, oh, what's this text say? And then we check it and it just says what it actually says. It's like, God, that's such a weird feeling. It's definitely real nice. And again, there's still problems. Like, you can always, like, again, there's always gripes. Like, there's always going to be something you can talk about with nuance, because again, it's different languages. That's just inevitable. But like, it really makes me happy when I'm like, gosh, they are trying. And like I said, when I compared that to the DLC, I'm like, oh, maybe they're trying because they had so much on their plate. They're like, we can't afford to get creative. Let's just do our job and be done with it. Which, you know, is maybe a cynical way to take it, but I'm like, you know what? Whatever gets the job done. Whatever leads to a better end product. Yeah, like the one that really sticks in my mind is like example. I'm like, is probably some of the America dialogue. I'm like, you know, again, overall, I'm not a fan of like making a lot of characters speak like ye old English when they don't or something like that. You know, when they make them sound like so ridiculously posh, it's like, oh my God. Like, just speak like a normal person. Yeah, I don't know where we get to go from here because we have a lever I haven't pulled yet. Oh well, Actually, no, wait, there isn't. This is the side route. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. We just got to get out of here then. I'm getting myself lost for no good reason. Why are there so many dogs? Yeah, this is the way out. Whoops. I've already been here. Okay, it's the other. Oh, God. No, it wasn't so bad that I didn't go down here before. If there's one thing I like, it's the English. Yeah, a lot of people will have different opinions on that stuff and like it, right? Like, for example, I'm attached to some of Solaire's dialogue. I'm like, yeah, it's not like literally the exact same thing, but I think it's a good job in like capturing a lot of the same vibes a lot of the time. You know, like the grossly incandescent line and stuff like that. Oh, hello? There we go. Okay. That was a weird little incident. I never mentioned this thing specifically. I wonder if I should. It's weird to have like this gravestone thing. Right? Like it's this gravestone. That's like also a lift. Like a little weird there. All right. Oh, look, a swamp. Yes, yes, yes. Really? All that just for tomb mold, huh? Oh, I think I know how this is gonna... I think I know how this is gonna shake out. Okay. Our guys doing their thing. Going crazy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's... Okay, this is a dead end. Okay, now I get ya. Now I get ya. Hey, buddy. So they're actually gonna make me... They're actually gonna make me climb back up here. Yeah, overall, I don't think Night of the Black Knives would be that complicated to cover. Because, again, I think it would mainly be wanting to clarify that stuff with America that would make me want to do it. Because most of the other stuff I think is pretty pedestrian. There's a bit of... the... Yeah, there's nothing else here except for... Ow! Holy hell, the damage. Oh, shit. God, I'm being attacked by all sides. All right. Up we go then. There's only one path forward. Nothing this way, okay. I was like, I knew you were gonna ambush me. I was like, this is an ambush spot if I'd ever seen one. Chat, do you see what I'm seeing? Are you perhaps noticing, a little bit of a problem here? Are you perhaps noticing, something not quite right? Oh god, Chalice Dungeons, you are so scuffed. Miyazaki was so ingenious making sure these things would mainly be like an endgame thing. So like 90% of people wouldn't get fired up before they review their game. I think we're gonna have a side route because this area is honestly pretty straightforward, all things considered. God, it's just so silly how blatant it is. I can't believe I've never noticed before. Like, was I not looking up proper? Like, let me see here. Like, no, it's still pretty goddamn obvious. All right, we're going home. Oh god. Phew. Should make it all the way back here. No, like from this angle, it's harder to tell, I will say. No, but like as soon as the rays especially, that ruins the illusion. Like that's just kind of silly that they made that a basic asset with such obvious problems. Really? No side path? I wonder if we're getting a fourth floor then or something, because I would not have expected that. All right, I forget if there are any bosses we haven't seen yet, but... Oh, we got a Descendant here. Cool. God, that damage is high. Oh. Yeah, this guy does not. This guy has poise for everything. Damn. Oh, damn. Too early. Or too late, I should say. Oh. Does he lick his blade? I remember seeing that in a boss video. I was like, is that actually him licking the blade? Oh. Damn. Can't aim. Oh, God. Damn. Whenever it's the slow attack, I go too early. Whenever it's the fast attack, I go too late. Yeah, he looks like he's licking that thing afterward. Woo. Yeah, which makes sense if he hits you at least, you know, the whole blood. Oh man, that last hat hit. Oh god. Woo! Really? Man. It feels like that goes through him. Really? That did not count? God, that's crazy. Yeah, I feel like I should approach this fight. I mean, honestly, I don't need to do this fight, you know? This looks like it's the final floor, so... Yeah, maybe does just the one. Aw, man. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I need to go into that fight with I need to go into the fight with the church pick, I think. I don't think it's worth it. I can't get combos off. I don't think good old Blade of Mercy is gonna have mercy on me here. And since it seems like me trying to get my shots off isn't being very helpful. Where is it? Am I crazy? Yes, I am. It's right there, dumbass. Yeah, it's a trick weapon. It splits in two. Yeah, Tumaru is looking mighty fine. The drafting process is going to be interesting for that one, because it's going to see like how many more details do I need to add and things like that. Like what am I going to find for the second draft that I missed for the first? What do I have to rework to kind of make it flow better? Because that's definitely the problem. It's like with me moving and stuff. Like there's going to be some stuff that really needs to be improved there. Ah, damn. Holy hell. Woo. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Woo. 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 Oh. Oh, I did the follow. I forgot I could do a follow-up. Ah, damn. Got me there. That's a tough one. Woo! All right, he's got some more sweeps there. That's going to be a problem. Let's see. Damn. I can't believe that worked. All right. Nice. I don't know why, but for some reason him dual wielding makes it feel a lot easier. It just feels a lot easier. There we go. go. Look. Look. It's the hunter symbol again. Yeah, the extra damage during dodges can really kill you. Woo. All right, so this was a bit of a weird run. Definitely felt a bit scuffed on my part. I did not do myself any favors getting lost in this place. I'll be honest, I don't think I need this. Oh my god. Get up, you dumbass. There you go. Stuff looks a little extra bright on your guys' end there. Like mine's a little less. Let's see, it might be my filters. Let me double check there. No. There we go. Yeah, like this would be what I would do if I wanted to add it more for you guys. I don't know if you guys prefer that or not, or if you prefer like it being slightly saturated. Right? A little bit there, so it's closer to what I got on my screen. What's the message of the rune that the hunter emblem depicts? It generally speaking, it does seem to be like, you know, they're supposed to come with at least a certain meaning relevant to whatever they're named, right? Granted, it's kind of left unclear because there's definitely a case to be made that some, like, for example, like they talk about some, like, because they look like something, so they're called that, right? But if I recall correctly, the term does use like a meaning of hunter, and it generally, at least the blood version that we get for the Hunter of Hunters Covenant, that one does involve like increasing like stamina regen and stuff like that, so it's relevant. But in terms of like in general, it's depicting a what do you call it? The hangman from tarot. So it seems to have like a bit of that idea of, well, there's a lot of meanings in tarot for the hangman, which are many of them are very relevant to like kind of like the themes of the game and stuff like that. But you know, the idea of like, you know, being suspended, caught between two things, you know, going through trials for, you know, spiritual enlightenment, that type of stuff. A lot of that seems to be very much relevant. And that seems to at least be partly the reason why you see the rune being used so much here. Because you kind of see it go through the game, right? Like our journey is we as the hunter go through the trials of the hunter and come out the other end, at least in the, you know, the ending, you know, the quote unquote, I don't know if you call it the true ending, but you know, the ending that requires you to, you know, actually lets you complete like what you were originally, you know, premised the game upon to transcend, quote unquote, to complete the hunt, bring it full circle, make it whole, and killing Flora, and then you get to become a great one, right? So all that seems to kind of lean into this idea of like the rune having this kind of symbolism of being like a charm almost for those who hope to enter the heavens and transcend and all that jazz, to, you know, reach the higher state. So that seems to be a huge bit of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get a shot of in there, unfortunately. So that's why you seem to see the Tumerians use it a lot. And why you see them like hang the people who they seem to hunt for signs of the beast disease, right? Just kind of this idea of like, oh, we have to act, you know, get rid of the, you know, cull this disease, right? Try to focus our ways toward the stars type of deal. Oh, I did not see. I did not see this guy when he was standing there. So yeah, that seems to be the idea they're going for, is that they had specific ideas of like enlightenment and stuff like that. associated with the hunter rune, and the hunt was an important part of that. And then the hunters, you know, take it and they get the hunt part, right? But the transcendent part may not necessarily be, let's just say it might be lost on them. Some god said to try harder. Yeah, basically. That's the interesting thing about great ones is, again, because they're ultimately people. Much like people, it's like, no, go away, don't bother me. Like, that seems to be most great ones. They're like, I'm just doing my thing. And then there's ones where it's like, ooh, I can get something from you. Yeah. And then there's those that are just the trolls that are just like, yeah, sure, mate. Fuck, here you go. And then, like, it either intentionally or unintentionally screwing you over. We don't really get to see a lot of like benevolent great ones who are actually trying to like help out, right? Like there's no great one who's like, oh no, I'm really invested in making sure you humans don't have to deal with this beast scourge here right now, right? Like, it definitely seems like if those benevolent great ones exist, they haven't figured out how to pick up the phone when we make contact.
Welcome. What? Very well.
All right. I mean, we're still getting something out of it. Yeah, it's one of the interesting things also for the analysis, especially on the Tumerian Queen and stuff, is kind of seeing how, I guess, broken Tumeru as a society is, right? Like, you essentially have a slave caste of these people who are like, these wizards who are engineering themselves to become godlike entities. And they're just having them kind of left behind to take care of their bodies. And you can argue whether or not that has practical applications. Like, what happens if you, I don't know, were to burn a great one's sleeping quote-unquote corpse, right? Does something happen to the great one on Earth? Or is the body fully left behind and, like, it doesn't matter or whatever? Like, this is purely, like, a vanity play. We want you to protect what's left of our divine bodies on Earth or something like that. It could be. Either way, my point, I think what I find most interesting is like you have this kind of very broken race, and like everything, absolutely everything about them is kind of premised on this idea that we have to keep doing these duties and maybe we'll get rewarded for giving the gods what they want. Like, it's a very, very servile attitude, right? And you can kind of see how, like, it's completely, like, twisted their society in all the wrong ways, that even the fact that they try to establish independence seems to actually be just another form of servitude with which they are trying to get attention and ultimately rewards from their masters. You know, it's very sad in some ways. Yeah, we don't care. So perhaps the room was meant to be encouraging. You could definitely interpret it that way. And the thing with great ones is that we do see those that seem to answer prayers in a generally positive direction based on the fact that, oh, you need something for this area, well, this rune will help you for this area. Like, I don't know, you're dealing with poison, so you get a poison resisting rune or something like that, right? So that definitely does exist, but none seem to be like doing more than that, right? Like, they're not going to the extra effort. So there could be something where it's like, oh, hey, you're praying, you're like, how am I gonna do that or whatever. It's like, hey, do the hunting and stuff, man. Like, go through the motions or whatever. It's very much this kind of like Buddhist monk idea, right? Of like going out into the world, experiencing the enlightenment, through, like, well, again, it goes back to like what the Yarnum is referencing, which was, if I remember correctly, the term is Naira, I think is the term in total. Yeah, Munaira. It's Munaya. Yeah, okay, yeah, Munaya. Yeah, so Munaya, which is again this idea of the saints, right? These like sage, ascetics type folk who they go out, they don't try to just read a whole, they're not reading scripture, they're not reading scientific treatises or anything like that on trying to understand the world or whatever. They just go out and they experience it, and through that experience they achieve enlightenment, right? Like the Buddha. So that seems to be the same idea that's kind of like being pushed by Bloodborne is the idea is that the hunter seems to be in some ways kind of like the ultimate example of the saint, because the hunter is the one who is experiencing the thrill and the dangers of the hunt firsthand. The hunter is the one who goes through all the motions of trying to feel through the blood and through the arcane side and the insight as well, right? Like you have to go out and do the hunts to receive your insight and things like that, right? Like all of that seems to be kind of touching upon this idea of like, you know, the person with the bravery and the will to act in the world, right? Not to completely try, you know, you're not trying to become a grave one because you want to detach from the world. You're becoming a great one because you are so invested in the world, ironically, right? And that makes you to end up transcending the world itself. Anyway, enough about themes and philosophies to Bloodborne. That covers what I wanted to grab today, so I'm very satisfied. I feel like tomorrow, like I said, I could end up having it done as early as this month now, depending on it. Again, time might get in my way there, but I hope I can get it at least early next month at worst. And then like I have Fire Monks basically first draft done, so it'll be really easy to go through the redrafting on that one. And like I said, I'm gonna do Blood Saints, which will be another short one, so hopefully that'll be quick. And if I want to do something on Elden Ring, I might work on Omen or something on the side. But I'm going to ask people what they want, because I get the feeling if I ask them Napoleon, they're going to be like, Loran, okay, maybe. Messengers, oh, that kind of sounds neat. The League, and I don't know if I'd really want to prioritize that. Oh, Gascoigne, I want to hear more about Gascoigne. I get the feeling that's how it's going to go. And again, I get it. People really like Gascoigne and stuff like that. I think he's a cool character too, and there's some stuff I can't say that I feel like actually, like, you know, adds to that. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, Loran will eventually get done. Eventually. I still can't believe Blood Saints won, man. Like, that was crazy to me. I was like so actually happy. I was like, oh wow, people really want to talk about Blood, right? Because it's like just 3 characters I talked about, which is Adeline, Ariana, no, not Ariana. Was it Ariana? No, it's Adeline, whatever her name is, you guys know. Freaking the actual like Yandere Saint one. And then Vicar Amelia I'd be talking about. So like that's cool. Anyway, that's for future Loki to focus on, though, guys. Again, thanks so much for joining me on this one. Very nice to kind of chill or whatever, getting some screenshots and all that. Be safe. Bye-bye.